Hi everyone, I have Jonah with me today because we have some super exciting news to share, and that is that we are pregnant.
Yep, we're 19 weeks along, due August 4th.
Yeah, we're super excited. We find out or just like one more week if we're having a boy or a girl, so.
Yeah, very excited.
Yeah, and that's part of why we are calling this new series that we're starting called Countdown to Baby. So these are all of the projects that we have planned for the house that we need to get done before the baby comes. So, and the projects are not too crazy, but the biggest one's definitely the bathroom.
Bathroom, nursery.
And the 2 stairwells. So we have a set of stairs that connects our both like to the basement and the upstairs. So we need to get both of those ready to go. They're not that they need to be safe for baby by any means, but they need to be a little bit safer for us and me as I'm pregnant, like walking up and down the stairs. They are currently, the one up to our bedroom is just like straight wood. So we want to get like a runner on there if it's a little bit easier for texture. So yeah, but we're really excited. So today we're going to take you through all of those projects that we just mentioned. We'll talk about the design a little bit too. But yeah, we're really excited and we're happy to finally be able to share this. We just shared it with like everybody on our social like last week. So we're very excited. We struggled with infertility for about 3.5 years because I have PCOS and endometriosis. So getting here feels really surreal, and actually getting to make a nursery for a baby is something we weren't sure that would ever happen. So we're feeling really grateful. So, but we'll start showing you some of those projects. So the first project, well, not necessarily the first project we're gonna do, but the biggest by far is our bathroom. So if you watched our house tour video, which I'll link below, you'll see a little bit of our bathroom again there too, but we have not changed anything in this bathroom since we moved in about 2.5 years ago. When we moved in, we thought it'd be the first room that we would tackle. And here we are, and it seems like it's the last room. It is the last room on the main floor that will be touched. So, this house was built in 1953, and I would have loved to have had all the original mid-century tile. Unfortunately, the previous homeowners ripped all of that out, and they put in just the tan tile. So, okay, so this is the bathroom. You can see some of the tile here. So it's like 8x8 tan ceramic tile. Everyone was putting those in the early 2000s. I know so, because my parents have a builder grade house from the early 2000s, and everything was the same tan tile. So it is on all of the walls in the shower, it is on the floor, and all of the walls out here. So it is the worst on the floor because I don't think let enough time for the grout to cure. And so the grout's actually chipping out of the floor, which is not good. This whole bathroom is just like super beige and boring, and as you know from seeing other spaces in my house, that is absolutely not me. So for our plans in here, we are putting this beautiful Victorian style Harlequin floor down. It is like a maroon or a burgundy and white. We'll set that at a diagonal, and that will run through the whole bathroom on the floor. All of the walls will be getting our cream sugarcrete technique application. So sugarcrete is a concrete texture, and it is fully waterproof when applied correctly. And we are going to be putting that on all of the walls in here. So it's going to feel really textural, really cozy. We are also repurposing an antique clawfoot tub in here. That was a little bit of a hard thing for me because I only have 60 inches, which is standard for a tub, but most clawfoot tubs are 60 exactly. So that really wouldn't work for this space. I was able to find one that is, I think it was, I'm trying to remember, at 54 inches, yeah. It's a 54-inch clawfoot tub. So we are going to refinish the outside of it. The inside of it is in fantastic shape. And then we are going to be having a little clawfoot tub in here, which I'm excited about. We also got a vintage sink, which is probably the sink that was in this house. So I love doing that, but this sink is from the 50s, and it's just a wall mount sink, which I love because the vanity that we have in here right now is, sure, it's practical for putting stuff in, but it takes up so much space, and if there's only like a couple feet really to get through between the vanity and the wall. So the wall mounted sink will give us a lot more space, and to do some really beautiful lighting in here. And I have this really pretty antique wood mirror that I sourced. One of the things I'm excited about, and you can't see this on the mood board, but I'm going to be putting in a recessed hidden cabinet here on the left side. So it's going to be the same texture as the walls. Feel like you push it to open, and that's going to be kind of our medicine cabinet where we keep all the things that we use every day. So, and a new toilet is going to come. We're going to get some cafe curtains. It's going to get lots of layers. It's just going to be such a cute bathroom when we're done. And this will be our second full bathroom renovation. We did, I almost would say 2.5, because we helped Jonah's sister with plumbing and installing her bathtub. So that was, that counts for something. So that is the bathroom. The reason why we haven't started it yet is because I'm waiting to order tile and things like that. But hopefully we can get this started in mid-May. That's the plan, at least. So this is our upstairs stairwell. So I think it was just like 6 months ago, maybe, that I ripped out the carpet. Here comes Miko. Oh, she's gonna sit up there. There was like a beige beat up carpet that was here before, and I actually slip way more on just like standard carpet stairs than I do on wood floors. So I took that off because it didn't feel like it was super safe. And so you can see this is pine, and it's got like a rich, warm, kind of orangey tone to it. So, but you can also see that I have everything painted black in here because this leads up to our bedroom, which is currently all black, which will all be changing. So the walls in here are going to be going a cream. I think it's Old White by Fairwind Ball. So that'll be on both walls here. And then the stairs are going to get painted, and they are going to be painted Green Smoke by Fairwind Ball. So that combination I'm really going to like. And we're going to be putting a runner up these stairs, which is going to be striped, graphic, and just going to be really pretty against that green and cream. Part of why I am painting them is because they are in rough shape. So there's a lot, there was carpet on here for a long time. There's a lot of leftover goo that I need to get off, and I'm probably gonna have to scrape. The thing about pine is that it's a really soft wood, right? So it has a lot of dings and a lot of wear, especially on the top stairs, and it's not sanding well. And I think that paint will be better suited for these stairs. But we'll go up here because this is also where our nursery is. So right off of our bedroom, which is this whole top level of our home, is this little room. So this is going to be our nursery. We are really excited about it. So this is a really cute, clean space. The ceilings are not very tall in here, but Jonah and I are both under 6 feet. So how tall are you? 6.5? 7? Come here. Mika wants to be in the video, so she'll probably pop in. So these are incredibly tall ceilings, which is why we haven't used it really for anything else. It's been Miko's room for the last couple of years. We've had her kennel in here and just her dog bed and things like that. It's been a little bit of overflow, but we're really excited to get this to be our nursery. We always thought it would be such a good spot for one. So we are going to be painting all of the woodwork in here this color, which is Green Smoke by Fairwind Ball. It's the same color we're going to be using in the bedroom. And now you're tired. And I'm going to be doing a red stripe wall in here. So I'm still deciding on whether or not I want to do wallpaper or if I just want to do a ton of tape and paint it and get the stripes done. So I really want little stripes. It's a lot easier to do big stripes, but I want little stripes. And we already ripped out the baseboards here and started putting the new ones. So we had to take out all of the old baseboards because they just like were not done well. Is a nice way to say it. So, and you could even see the green that's left there is from the old paint that it was before they painted it this gray color, and it wasn't level at all. So things have been leveled out for the trim, and we're going to be adding the shoe, painting that. We are also going to be getting rid of the blinds in here, adding a really cute blackout Roman shade, which will be fun. Here's my mood board, and you can see that I have a red crib slotted for here, a really pretty William Morris rug for the center of the room to give it some depth and pattern. I'm going to be putting a vintage dresser in this room to use for the changing table and clothes storage for the baby. And then we'll also be having a nice nursery chair for the space. So I think that that's all. And we'll do I have some accessories that I've been collecting and things like that, but it's just gonna be such a charming little nursery. And as you can see, there isn't any overhead lighting in this room. So we're gonna have lamps in this corner. Bless you, Miko. And then I'm gonna do 2 wall mounted sconces on either side of the window because that outlet's controlled by the light switch in here. So gonna make it work without having to rewire anything or add in a light fixture. So I don't think she's ever done that. But that is it for the nursery. So we'll go take a look at the basement stairs next. So our back stairwell or basement stairs is right off of our kitchen. So you can go outside to the backyard, which is what my dog is wanting right now, or you can go downstairs to our basement. So we haven't touched this area since we moved in, and it needs a lot of love. There are paint drips everywhere. It was not well painted before, and that's okay because I wouldn't like this color anyway. So we are going to be painting everything in this stairwell Brooklyn by Bear. It's also what we used in our office on the trim. It's like a really pretty teal, and that's going to be on everything. So the walls, the stairs, the ceiling. I'm going to do a really pretty peg rack here to go all the way across because we do use this a lot, and I'm thinking I'm going to do a fun scallop one, so we'll see how that turns out. We'll probably paint the door as well. I don't mind this door. It's not cute, but it's functional, and I don't feel like getting a new door right now. So one of the weird things about this is we have asbestos tile on our stairs. So they were fully painted with a textured paint at one point. And I started to like notice that the tiles were splitting. We kind of knew it when we bought it, there was likely tile underneath it. So we did do an at-home test for asbestos. So we sent in the tile and it came back really low, thankfully. I think it was like 2% asbestos or something just for the tile, and no asbestos in the actual adhesive. So what that means is we can dispose of the tile properly. We're gonna have to take a lot of measures and things because there's asbestos, and then we have to dispose of it correctly with the city. So when you're disposing anything with asbestos, you have to make sure you're wearing a ton of PPE, that you're blocking off the area, using air purifiers, you check with your city about how you're gonna dispose of asbestos. So I really look into that. If you're needing to do that, don't just go ahead and just do it yourself. Do a lot of research or hire professionals to do it. This is such a little amount that we're gonna take it on ourselves. So, and the other thing, so because there isn't any asbestos in the adhesive for the tile, it means we can keep the stair treads themselves. So we are going to just sand those down, paint them Brooklyn by Bear. Again, I'm gonna go with a really pretty striped runner here that's nice and good for high traffic. You don't see a lot of white fur on, which means that runner and the runner for upstairs, frankly, are going to be lighter colors. They're going to be like even a cream because Miko's hair is white and it shows up on everything that's dark. And then I think that's it. Updating light switches and things like that, but we eventually are going to paint our basement Brooklyn by Bear, so that's why I'm selecting this color for this area. But it'll be nice to have this be done. I'm not planning on touching the tile yet. There is tile that I'm standing on. It's just 4 pieces of tile on the stair landing. The reason that I'm not touching it is because even in the next couple years, we're gonna redo the kitchen, and I want that floor in the kitchen to be the same floor that's here in the landing. So there's no point in me touching it yet. So gonna just leave it, live with it, but take care of everything else in this space. Okay, so that is all of our projects that we have planned to do before the baby comes. Knowing us, I won't be surprised if we add a few more things onto that list. But yeah, we're really excited. Which room, what space are you most excited for?
I think the nursery, obviously,
Yeah.
and the bathroom, just to have a nice new updated bathroom.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like just also to have like a bathroom that feels really clean.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the little things that count. So really excited for that, and we've been really planning for that for like a long time. So
Yep.
that'll be well worth it. And we're excited to be doing pretty much everything ourselves with the exception of a plumber in the bathroom. So all of the shower plumbing needs to be redone. It looks really bad from the previous owners. There's just solder everywhere. So that'll need to be redone by a professional. And then otherwise though, I think that we'll be able to handle everything. So really excited to share this with all of you. Be sure to click subscribe below and follow along with our countdown to baby projects. We have started on the nursery, so we're gonna continue with doing that and getting that ready. I think that we both feel like motivated for that to be our first project, since we're gonna go on a little trip to Sicily here in April, which is exciting, and then we'll be able to tackle everything else when we get back. So thanks for watching.